Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Erin and this is my very first video, so I'm still trying to figure out the camera. If things are funky, please just like ignore them and I will try to figure them out as best as I can. So like I said, this is my very first video. I have been trying to make a video for quite some time now. I bought a vlogging camera, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. My first time using it, I just haven't had the time. So here we go. I am doing the DCP and I've already been here since November, so kind of a little late on the trend, but nonetheless, we're here and we're just going to jump right into it. So I'm gonna start with the DCP tag and then maybe I'll talk a little bit more about other things pertaining to the Disney College program since I've already been doing it for a little while now. So the first question is, how did you hear about the program? So the Disney College program has been something that I have always wanted to do since, I don't know, I knew what college was. So I have been coming here since I've been 4 years old. I'm now 24, so you know, 20 years. And my family and I would come every year when school let out in like June, and we would come for like 10 days. So we would go to Disney for a while and then we would explore other places around Florida. And there were always cast members at all of the theme parks, all of the resorts that always had such an impact on our stay, on our vacation. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to be a cast member. I want to do this. So honestly, I heard about the program more so when I was here talking to other cast members that were also doing the college program, and I was like, I need to do that because I've been dreaming about working for Disney my whole life, and now here we are. Question number 2, how was the interview process? In years past, so I applied to the DCP way back in like 2018, 2019, I think. I didn't get accepted. However, I'm only bringing that up for the fact that I believe the interview process a few years ago is a lot different than what it is now. So in the past, I know you would have to like, I did my application, there were phone interviews. I don't know whether or not there was like any kind of web-based interview, but I know that like there were multiple phone interviews and like you had to do like all these things to actually get to possibly your consideration step. But for me, for this year when I applied last year in 2021, honestly, I applied, I had to do a personality test. I didn't even get a phone call, actually. I literally just did my personality test and a few days later I got my acceptance letter. So I think they're doing it that way more along the fact that, one, they want to encourage people to actually apply to it so like they can do it. And I think just because they need so much help that making the interview process harder than it needs to be, at least right now at this time, it's just like, why? So I think they did it in a way that is very beneficial to them, because obviously you can still like not get accepted, but I think they really just wanted to like check your personality test to kind of see what role may fit best for you and then kind of go off of that. So like if you maybe you weren't like the best people person, you know, maybe a role at Disney World, especially the DCP, is not the best fit just because you can really be thrown anywhere and you know, you want to enjoy your time while you're here. And yeah, I don't know, but the interview process was very simple in my opinion, at least this time around. So that could be different already, quite honestly, if they've changed it at all since last year, but I do know that it is different than it has been in years past. Number 3, where were you when you found out? So I was actually in my apartment in my old position back home in Wisconsin. I could do a lot of stuff from home. So I was actually just like on my computer doing emails, emailing my clients. And then I checked my personal email and I saw my acceptance letter. I freaked out. I actually started crying literally right there on the spot in front of my camera. I mean, oh my God, my computer. And I was like, wait, this can't be right. So I literally kept like clicking through everything because I'm like, there's no way, like, what? So I was freaking out, and then my boyfriend, my now fiance, but anyway, he works from home, so like I went into his little office area and I was like, oh my God, and then he's just like, oh my God, like what's wrong? Calm down. And I was like, no, I got accepted into the DCP, blah, 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 blah. So I did freak out, and I was at my apartment, and it was the best feeling in the world. And I will never forget that because I literally, I just started crying because I couldn't help myself. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I got accepted and it was great. It was so great. Number 4, what is your role? What would be your preferred roles? My current role is a hotel concierge. And I kind of split my time between like the lobby concierge as well as club level. So that definitely helps just because of the fact that like it kind of changes up your days every now and then. And I'm placed at the Yacht and Beach Club, which I love, one of my favorite resorts. I love being close to Epcot, even though I can't like obviously go while I'm at work, but just to be able to like see Spaceship Earth all day, you know, there's nothing better than that. So yeah, that's my current position right now, and I've been there since November, like I said earlier, and all my leaders are great, all my other co-workers are great, the cast members are wonderful. So anyone who's looking to stay at a resort, come check out Beach Club Resort or Yacht Club. Either one, they're both great. We rotate between the two of them, which also makes for a fun time as well. Any preferred role of mine? So when I first applied to the DCP, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what my role is going to be. I really want to be placed in a park. I really want to be at Animal Kingdom. I want to be a safari driver, which actually brings me to another point that I forgot to mention before. I think in the past you could preference your roles and your location, but I wasn't able to do any of that. So I literally, you just get placed wherever. However, if I had the chance to like make a preference on anything, definitely would have said Animal Kingdom. Anything with animals, even though that doesn't pertain to my degree at all, but I love them. I love giraffes, I love elephants. So if there would have been any chance that I could work at Animal Kingdom, because that is my favorite park, I would have loved that. But I do really like the role that I have now, and I think I'm very lucky to be in the resorts, just because I feel like it's such a different dynamic than the parks. So yeah. Number 5, how did you find your roommates? How many do you want? So my situation's a little different. Like I already said, I graduated in 2020. So doing this was more of like me wanting a position eventually afterwards with Disney, not me just like coming here because I'm in college and I have classes to take. So I permanently moved down here. My fiance and I, we moved down, we have our own apartment. It's actually really nice just because I'm 24, like I'm over like the whole dorm room scene. I like my own area, I like my own space. So I don't have any other roommates. I have my own housing, and it's been working out great for me. So love that. Number 6, what are you going to miss while in the program? I have had many meltdowns already about missing my family, missing home, missing my friends, which is obviously bound to happen, whether or not, you know, you come down here for 6 months or you come down here to live, which is what I am currently doing. I live here now. So knowing I just can't like go to my house, see my parents, see my dog, go out with my friends has been really hard, you know? Like when you come here, you're working a lot. Like I don't really do anything else other than work and probably visit the parks when I have time or when we're not blocked out. So it's just hard to like not have that sense of home. So I really miss that, and just like really knowing the area. Like I grew up in Wisconsin. I grew up in a very small town, Plymouth, Wisconsin. I knew everywhere. I knew everyone. So being here and not knowing many people besides like my other coworkers from work, it's just been hard. But I'm very lucky to have my fiance here. You know, we're having fun. It's good. We just have to have time to like explore the areas more, and then I think it'll work out a lot better that way. Number 7, what's your favorite Disney park? So I already kind of touched on this. Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. I love it so much. I love the Tree of Life. I love being able to just take my time through the park and actually enjoy my day. I love going through all of like the animal treks. I like going over to Rafiki's Planet Watch, riding the train, going on Everest now that it's back open. Hallelujah, it's been way too long. The safari, the shows, Finding Nemo's coming back. There's a lot happening in that park. So I think a lot of people overlook it just because of the fact that they're like, there's nothing to do here. If you take your time and enjoy yourself and not be so focused on rides, it's a really great park, which is why I love it so much. Obviously I love all the other parks, but Animal Kingdom, something about it. Number 8, first thing you want to do when you get there. So like I said, I'm already kind of late on this because I've been here for 6 months already. But one of the first things I wanted to do when I got here was actually visit the parks as a cast member. I feel like there's just something about it, being able to go to the parks and know that you are also now behind the magic. there's just something about it. And I was so excited to be able to actually go to the park and just like be there and enjoy my time, knowing I can just go back the next day and be like, oh, I didn't get to go on this. It's fine, you'll go tomorrow. So honestly, just really visiting the parks as a cast member, as well as making magic for other guests that are here, because so many other cast members in the past have done the same for myself and my family. Number 9, what is number 1 on your bucket list? My number 1 top priority on my bucket list is to stay at every single Disney resort at least once. I have a long ways to go. I think I've only ever stayed at like 2 resorts here, and there are a lot more than that. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to stay at a resort, even if it's just like one night, I don't really care. I just want to stay at every resort at least once. So hopefully that'll also be coming up on my channel sometime, just because that's something I really want to do, and I've always wanted to do that. And how fun is a little staycation at Disney World? Can't get better than that. And last but not least, number 10, one thing you hope to take away from the program. So I really want to become a marketing professional or advertising professional with Disney World. So I graduated, I have my degree in digital marketing, and I really, really love advertising. I love social media, I love digital platforms. So I really want to try to get a professional internship, which I have many applications in for, probably too many, and they think I'm psycho. But I really want to be able to at least get a professional internship or a full-time position with Disney, because that was my dream. That was the whole point of me coming down here, to do the Disney College program and then hopefully extend my time with Disney by getting a full-time position. That is my whole dream. Oh my God, there's so many people up here now. My whole dream of being able to do the DCP, to live down here in Orlando, Florida, visit all the theme parks, visit the water parks. It's been a great time, and I can't believe I've only been here for 6 months, but I also can't believe that I've already been here for 6 months. It's like, how? What? Time moves by when you're having fun. I hate that I said that, but I did. So that concludes this video. I am also going to be doing some resort hopping today, so I don't know, maybe I'll try to make another video of that. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out this camera because I don't really know how it all works. Also don't really know how to edit videos, so we're also gonna have to play around with that, but you know what? You'll live and you learn. And with that, thank you again for checking out this video, and hope to see you guys real soon. Bye!